Aye bobo is Papa Mystique. Today, I want to talk to you about a concept in Haitian voodoo that is often mischaracterized, but is very true. I'm talking about zombies. Yes. Are there zombies in Haitian voodoo? Yes. Zombies are very real in Haitian voodoo. When we're talking about zombies, are we talking about Walking Dead type zombies? Or what type of zombies are we talking about? Zombies are not flesh eating creatures, right? Instead, zombies are individuals who have undergone a spiritual and physical transformation where they exist, but they're in a state where they don't have free will. And when we talk about zombies, I want us to understand what we mean by that. When we say that someone is existing, but they don't have their free will, what we're saying is that they can move their physical parts. They may have thoughts, but they're not doing things that they want to do. They may be under the control of someone else, and they're doing what someone else wants them to do. So that's kind of what makes them a zombie, is that they're moving around, they're doing things, although they may be moving very slow. They may have thoughts, they may even speak, although what they're saying may not make sense to you. So when we're talking about zombies in Haitian voodoo, it's more so a person who is under the control of another person, not necessarily a monster that's going to eat someone else. So the origins of zombies or zombification, it actually has a positive beginning. The thing about zombification is a person dies. When that person dies, they are exhumed from the casket, brought back to life, and they are made a zombie. Now, this practice actually started from the Taino, but hear me out. When the colonizers were searching for the runaway Taino and they were pursuing them, the Taino concocted a powerful secret. I write about this in my book. It's called Kokumzumbi. Now, Kokumzumbi is a formula that allowed the Taino to appear as if they were dead. So they were in a temporary death-like state. And so when the colonizers would come, they would be like, oh, this one is dead, and they would keep going. So it was used as a form of protection. It was used to make them appear dead to their enemies so that their enemies would leave them alone. So if the enemies came and they saw a stiff body there, they're like, this guy's dead. We can't use him. Let's keep on moving. Now, this knowledge was later shared with the enslaved Africans that were brought to Haiti, who basically refined it and expanded its use. Now, leading up to the Haitian Revolution, the enslaved people used this against their oppressors. So instead of using zombification to make themselves appear dead, our ancestors started using it against their former colonizers. So it became a form of warfare. And so since the revolution, it's now being used against people who may owe in debt. It may be used against, people taking advantage of people against their will for whatever odd reasons. But yes, it is a science. It is a knowledge that exists within Haitian voodoo. There are several ways that people can get out of zombification. I would recommend going to see and experience Hungan or Mumbo, Some people say you can go see a Catholic priest. And there's also talk that if the zombie tastes salt or tastes some meat, that they could start to slip out of that zombification state. Although they may not have all their scruples back, but they may slip out of that zombification like state. So, yes, are there zombies? Absolutely. Are they like the Walking Dead zombies? Not necessarily, but they do exist. And not too long ago, someone did contact me because they believe they had a loved one who someone and turned their this loved one into a zombie, and they were asking about how can they bring their loved one back. And yes, a hunga can call the dead on Agovi and take care of that situation. And so they can bring someone back from zombification. So, with that being said, yes, zombies are very real in Haitian voodoo, and you don't want to find yourself in the state of a zombie. And with that being said, ayi bobo.